Hey guys, it's Jason with KSL. Saturday, early morning, we are working. I got my compost pile right here. I'm scooping and trying to get most of the compost up and on all our trees in the food forest. And then also we're going to put a bunch across, and it's horribly needs to be weed eated bad. I want to do that this afternoon before I go in. We're going to put a bunch of compost out because I need to get my compost pile moved because I've been bringing it from where we had done the chicken tractor on meth. I was just bringing everything down here to store it. We've also got the chicken tractor on meth started back up, and I'll show you that probably. We just got, tomorrow will be a week that we've started it. So, but the future plans, the reason I'm moving the compost pile, you can see this cedar tree right here, and then those two other cedar trees are going to come out today, and we're going to expand the food forest from where it's at right now and bring it all the way up to the other side of those wood chip pile. So essentially we're probably going to double the area of the food forest. But I wanted to get some of this compost moved so I could get equipment in here. I hadn't decided if I'm just going to cut the trees and leave the stumps, or come in here with the bobcat and try to pop them out of the ground. The ground's pretty soft right now because we had about 1.5 inches of rain a couple days ago. So the ground's kind of soft. I don't want to tear it up too much. Running the tractor back and forth doesn't do that much damage to it, but once you're skidding on a skid loader, it really tears everything up with it being soft. But right now, I'm taking, putting, it looks like about 2 5-gallon buckets of compost around each tree and spreading it around the base of the tree just to get some more nutrients and stuff like that. The compost looks great. It's nice and damp from all that rain, but that's what I'm doing right now. I'll show you a picture of what it looks like after I get some around the trees. All right, guys, we've got the main food forest area. We've got everything. You can see the mulch ring around the blueberry plants, all our fruit trees, stuff like that. If you can see over there on the other side of the fence, there's Mark, the little bull calf. He's about a little over a month old, something like that. He's doing great. They're all over on that new area that we just put everybody in last week. They're absolutely loving it. And I don't understand this. They've got all that nice grass to graze, and they want to stand in the fence line and eat all the leaves and browse. So it's whatever. But yeah, we've got all our stuff. Like I said, all the trees, all the bushes, we've got those all composted in, a compost ring around. I put about 5 gallons of compost on each blueberry and about 10 gallons of compost on each tree. So now I'm gonna load the tractor bucket up and drive over on the other side of the driveway and mess around doing some of those, and then I'll do several of those, and I got to get in there and weed and get a bunch of the crap out of there. But we'll be back and show you that here in a minute. All right, guys, I got a bunch of compost spread. Still got a little bit more to spread, but I decided to go ahead and take a break from that. Get these trees cut down. It's still a little damp. I really don't want to tear everything up with the bobcat. So what I want to do is just cut these trees down and then just cut the stumps off right at the ground, and I'll deal with any suckers that come up later on. It's just going to tear too much stuff up to bring the bobcat in. So I want to get these things hacked down real quick and then kind of show you what it looks like after that. Hey guys, we're back. It's Monday. Yesterday on Sunday I didn't do a whole lot. We did some stuff with the family and that kind of thing. I didn't take any more video on Saturday just because I got worn out. I got these 3 trees out. Let's back it up to where you can kind of see the way it looks now. I mean, it's super cleared out. It looks way different than what it did Saturday before I started taking these trees out. But what I'm going to do now, I got a couple hours. I'm going to work on it. The future expansion of the food forest from where it is right now, we're going to come up towards that pile of mulch, and then where all that mulch is at, it's going to be food forest also. So what I'm going to do right now is start throwing my cardboard down and getting it ready. It's probably going to be mid-November when we put the new plants and everything like that in. but it doesn't hurt a thing to go ahead and put your cardboard and your wood chips down and let that cardboard start breaking down. So what I'm going to do right now, get a fair amount of cardboard laid, grab the garden hose and start hosing it and wetting the cardboard, and then I'll bring in about 6 inches of wood chip and put on top of it. All right, guys, I've got a decent amount of cardboard laid out for right this second. I want to bring a little bit more to kind of even this food forest up, but I got this hose down real nice. I just took a garden hose, sprayed it down real good. Now I'm going to bring in some wood chips, and I kind of got to work weird because I'm going to take the wood chips that are here and bring them over here. So as I'm doing it, I don't have to move that whole pile at once. I can just move the pile over a bucket at a time. So now I'm going to come in here and get a few scoops and start spreading everything out. All right, guys, I've got, I used most of the cardboard I had that was down at the shop. I essentially wound up doing, I just pasted off. I've got about another 12 foot wide, and it's about 35 feet, give or take a foot or two. So I just got that done in, I don't know, maybe an hour, hour and a half, something like that. Got all my cardboard down, hosed my cardboard down real good, soaked it, and then came in and started getting the wood chips. And I've got anywhere 4 to 8 inches of wood chips down on top of that. Then we're just gonna let it set right now, and the cardboard will start breaking down. The wood chips are already breaking down in the pile. So we're gonna let those set, and probably mid-November, we're gonna come in and plant some more stuff in this food forest. I've got a guy that's an arborist out of Nashville. He's gonna come up, teach us how to prune fruit trees. We're gonna do a little class on it, how to prune fruit trees, and then we're just gonna add on to the food forest. And the plan is, where all this wood chips are, we're just gonna keep on going up to probably 15 feet off the driveway. So we're probably going to double the size of the food forest of what it is now, which I've been super impressed with the food forest. I mean, it's a perennial system, and you just keep getting and there's very little maintenance. This summer when I've been coming down and picking strawberries, and by the way, there's still a few strawberries, and it's 1st of October. I think today's the 1st, let's see. No, today's the 2nd of October. And there's still a few berries that I can pick down there. But generally, when I come down here to grab some berries or some blueberries or something like that, I'll pull a few weeds, spend 5 minutes pulling some weeds, and that's really the only maintenance I do on this. We'll spend a little bit of time, like I said, in that class, pruning the fruit trees. But other than that, you just kind of let the system go. And that's what it's looking like now. Here you can see what this pile of wood chips have been sitting here for several months. You can see it's already, I mean, they're nice and damp. I mean, and they're already starting to break down quite a bit. And that pile's only been here a few months. But yeah, start looking into food forest. Look at my other videos that I've got about the food forest here. But it's an awesome system. I really, really like it. And I'm gearing my place more towards the perennials instead of the annual systems. I mean, you essentially do this and a little bit of maintenance on it instead of planting stuff every year and that kind of stuff. Guys, this is the end. It's sun's getting low, time to eat. I've been doing other stuff today. So we'll see you on the next one.